Supplemental services. To make this work, again, particularly if we're talking about programs that start in grade 9, there has to be some kind of middle school orientation, and probably a lot more than that. The middle school piece of this is a lot more complex than we have time to address today. Just keep in mind that that is an issue that needs attention. We talked about supplemental instruction in reading and mathematics. Can be double periods, again, not doing it the same way we've always done it. There does have to be more. There's no way around that. That has time implications, which we'll talk about. Counseling, probably one of the more neglected functions in most of our high schools, if it's there at all anymore. To do a single pathway, like the Health Careers Academy, an academy in engineering, ballpark, again, don't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but it's tough to provide a really rich program with fewer than about 300 or 400 students. I mean, if you think about it for a moment, you've got to have, an English teacher, math teacher, social studies teacher, history teacher, at least one technical teacher, and so on. If you just do the numbers, roughly a 25 to 1 student ratio, pretty soon you're up to 250, 300 students. More often closer to 400. That means in a typical high school of about 2,000, and I know you have some high schools that are bigger than that, you have some that are smaller, you're not able to provide more than 4, maybe 5 programs of study. In a multi-high school district then, to provide more opportunities, maybe not all 15 industry sectors, you've got to put some at one high school, some at another, and then you've got to give students choice. And you've got to deal with a whole bunch of issues, transportation and so on. Again, the logistics are not simple, but some districts have figured out how to do it. It can be done. Everything I'm telling you has been done somewhere. This is no longer sort of pie in the sky, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea, but it's not practical, nobody can do it. That's not the case. But it is hard to do, and it requires some very careful attention to some of these issues.